Hello everyone, this video here will be the first video request. Okay, this request was for the Korean and Japanese. Someone told me that they've studied Japanese, but they weren't familiar with the Korean grammar, and they were wanting to know well, how did it help me out? How did Korean or how did Japanese help me in terms of learning Korean, and how similar to grammar and whatnot. So I'm just going to go ahead and give some demonstrations on that, and yeah. So let me go ahead and adjust my camera here. All right. So as you guys know, Chinese or Japanese and Korean, they're similar in terms of the grammar is pretty similar. But the vocabulary is pretty, like, what, 70% Chinese. So vocabulary is 70% Chinese, and the grammar is pretty much similar to Japanese. But I think that Korean grammar is just a little bit more difficult than Japanese, despite the similarities they have. So let's see, what's the first thing here? The particles they work the same way. In Korean, they work the same way as they work in Japanese. For example, we have, let's see, let's take this sentence here. What can we use? Okay, so those of you who are familiar with this, Japanese, will understand this sentence here. 私が使っているの本は日本から来ました。私が使っているの本は日本から来ました。So the book that I'm using is from Japan. Okay, so you can see here the ga here, the ga particle. Okay. Now, if I were to write this in Korean, it's pretty much similar, the way they use the particle. So let's try. Let me give it a shot. Okay, those of you who can read Korean will understand this one. 제가 사용하는 책은 일본에서 왔습니다. 제가 사용하는 책은 일본에서 왔습니다. Hopefully I wrote that right. But as you can see here, ga, it works the same as the Japanese ga. Okay, so 제가 사용하는 책은 일본에서 왔습니다. Okay, the book that I am using now, which I'm using, is from Japan. So, like, the particles, like this ga in Korean, they base those particles, the way you use them, they're pretty much based on, like, if it's a vowel or consonant. So in this case, since che ends with a vowel, it's going to be ga. Now, if it was a consonant, it will be e. They use E. So the E will be for consonants. The E will be for consonants. And the Ga will be for vowels. So in this case, this is a vowel. It's a vowel, so it's going to be ga. All right. It's the same with wa, like watashi wa, They the Koreans, they use the nun and un. Like I said, like I just mentioned, like it depends on the if it's a vowel or consonant. So if it's a vowel, it's going to be nun. If it's a consonant, it's going to be un. Okay, so ga, this is the ga and the e for Korean. Same way is used in Japanese. The ga we use in Japanese. Okay. Let's try some other sentences. Let me see. Okay, so let's say let's think of a similar sentence. So you ask me in Japanese, なぜ日本語を勉強していますか? なぜ日本語を勉強していますか? Or なぜ日本語を勉強したいですか? And my response, first of all, the question is why do you want to learn? Why do you want to study Japanese, or why are you studying Japanese? And I could respond like this. Okay, so なぜ日本語を勉強していますか? Or なぜ日本語を勉強したいですか? And then I'll reply, oh shit, I forgot this. I'll reply, なぜならば日本語は面白いですから。なぜならば日本語は面白いですから。So because Japanese is interesting. So you have because here, なぜならば is because. And when they use this because, they end it with a kara. So you have because there and because here. So なぜならば日本語は面白いですから. Alright? So what about Korean? What about Korean? How do we ask this in Korean? when 한국어를 공부하고 싶으세요? Or when 한국어를 공부하고 싶으세요? Why do you want to learn Korean? Or when 한국어를 공부하고 있습니까? When 한국어를 공부하고 있습니까? Why are you studying Korean? So I want to reply the same. I'll reply the same way here. So. Okay, so when 한국어를 공부하고 싶으세요? Or when 한국어를 공부하고 있습니까? So I say 왜냐하면 한국은 재미있기 왜냐하면 한국은 재미있기 때문이에요. 왜냐하면 한국은 재미있기 때문이에요. Right? 때문이에요. So here it's similar to the Japanese. You hear 왜냐하면 is the equivalent of 나지 나라바. Okay, 왜냐하면 the equivalent of 나지 나라바. And then at the end, how remember I say kara here is because also here 기 때문이에요. Or sometimes they say 때문에. But this, I think 때문에 goes at the beginning, like you say 한국말, 한국어는 재미있기 때문에 공부하고 있습니다, or something like that. I think if you use it at 때문에, it has to go, yeah, it has to go back here. So, and that's similar to Japanese, because if you, yeah, the 때문에, you can move it to the front, like 재미있기 때문에, and then blah blah blah. And you can say the same thing for Japanese. You say 日本語は面白いですから勉強しています. So it's pretty much the same. The structure is the same. So as you can see, because it's used in the same way as it's used in Japanese. In Japanese. So let's see. What about? So we talked about the ga. What about the? Let's talk about some more particles. The object marker. Let's play with the object marker for a bit here. Okay. Okay, let me think of a sentence here with the object marker. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So, 私は今何か or 私は今何かを見ています。私は今 oh shoot, I forgot the why. 私は今何かを見ています。私は今何かを見ています. So now I'm watching something. That's what it says. Now I'm watching something. So here's our object marker here. Oh, and they have the same thing in Korean, but I'm going to explain to you in a minute. So let's go ahead and write this same sentence in Korean. So. Alright, so 저는 one thing. Okay. So 저는 지금 무엇인가를 보고 있습니다. 저는 지금 무엇인가를 보고 있습니다. So I'm watching something now. So as you can see, the structure is similar to Japanese. So we have here, we have our subject particle, wa, and we're here, same thing, nun, marks the subject. So we have wa, then nun. And then we have ima, now, and then we have 지금, now. Okay, nanka, something, nanika. In Korean they say 무엇인가. That means something, 무엇인가. The object marker is 오 in Japanese, 오. And then in Korean it's 를 or ul, depending on if it's a vowel or consonant. Here, since it's a vowel, it's going to be 를. But if it was a consonant, you would use this one, ul. Okay, and then 보고 있습니다. 밑에이마스. So it's the same structure. It's the progressive. See, the 밑에이마스 is progressive. It's just here. It's the same here. 보고 있습니다 is progressive. So yeah, that's how it works. It's similar. So if you know Japanese, you would learn Korean easily. Vice versa. If you know Korean, you would learn Japanese easily. So that's just a fact. It's helped me learn. You know, I'm still learning. But I would definitely have to say, knowing Japanese has helped me learn Korean in some way, because The grammar is similar. The grammar is very similar. They have the same concept. Particles, they use the same. It's just that in Korean, they go by vowels or consonants. It changes according to the vowel, or according to if it's a vowel or consonant. So yeah. So if you guys, if those of you who are learning Japanese don't know Korean, I would definitely suggest you learn Korean or give it a shot. And I think you may like it. So yeah, you will definitely have fun learning, and it's close to Japanese, so you won't really have any grammatical problems. However, I think that once it starts getting harder, I think for some reason Japanese or the Korean grammar is a bit more difficult than Japanese. I don't know what it is, but I just feel that it's a bit more difficult than the Japanese. So the grammar, let's see, the grammar, and then like the pronunciation, Korean's pronunciation of certain words, the pronunciation is definitely a bit more difficult than Japanese, definitely. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this video was beneficial. I can't remember the guy's name who requested this video, but yeah, this is how it works. It's how the grammar works in Korean. It's similar to Japanese. So yeah, definitely go ahead and try Korean, man. It's not bad. It's fun. You know, it's similar to Japanese, and I think you'll enjoy it. So yeah, that's what conclude the video. And like I said, I have more videos coming, and probably, actually, this will probably be the last video for today. But tomorrow I will probably make tomorrow I will start the other requested videos. So those of you who have any other requests, just send me a message, let me know, and like usual, I will jot them down and get to those ASAP. Thanks for viewing the video.